Right. So what I explained, the same thing is given here. Whenever you are writing a program, okay, using function, three element you have to include. Function declaration, this one, then function definition, your actual code, actual logic you have to define in the function definition part only, then the function calling. This function calling is a statement which will link your main program to the sub module. So general form of a function is return type, function name, argument list. Okay, then various declaration, global declaration and a local declaration, then a various executable statement block, then return statement. And I told two types of declaration, local declaration and the global declaration. Consider the same program again. Here I declared num1, num2 result. Okay, so locally, so that I cannot use initially what I typed num1, num2. Okay, so what it is telling, the variable undefined. Initially I typed this code only. I am running this code. What it is telling? It is telling num1 undeclared. Why? Because we are declaring num1, num2 inside the main program. So here the open brace, close brace is closed here. That's all. So the visibility of num1, num2 and the result are within this block only, the highlighted block only. So outside of the main, I cannot access. Okay. Such a variable is called as a local variable. And if I am using global variable here, so if I declared int z equal to 200, so this is called as a global variable. So the visibility of this variable, okay, is possible inside the main and inside the submodule also. So inside, mute your mic. Okay. So here I declared one more variable is at 200. If I am typing like this. Okay, if I am typing like this, again I am running the code. Last two value. So the z value is 200. Okay. So the z value is 200 is displayed. Again, the answer of the greatest of two number is evaluated. Again, the z value of 200 is displayed. How it is coming? You manually execute this. The program begins from main. Okay, it goes to declaration part. Then it goes to printf statement. Then it goes to scanf. It is getting two number. What's the number? 50 and 30. So 50 is assigned to num1, 30 is assigned to num2. Okay. After that, what I am doing? I am doing result equal to maximum of 50, 30. So here I am using function calling statement. So after this function calling, it goes to here. Okay. So now num1 is 50. So that 50 is assigned to x. Then num2 is 30. 30 is assigned to y. Then it is checking the condition. So 50 greater than y. Yes, condition true. Then it is a display z value is z 200. Then return 50. So that 50 is returned to here. So 50, that 50 is assigned to result. Okay, then I am displaying the result. So here I am getting 200. In this result, I am getting 50. And again, I am getting 200. So here, what you can able to access z value both in main block as well as sub block also. Why? Because you declared this z globally. This is called as a global variable. If you are declaring a variable globally means you can access the variable okay inside the main program or submodule, or if you are using one more submodule, int minimum, one more submodule if you are using, there also you can able to access z any module, okay, you can able to access it. That is called as the global variable, so that you are getting output like this 5030 z value from the submodule output, then the result, then the main module value. Okay, so that this one only they are explaining here. There are two different declare, you can declare a variable in two different way, either locally or globally. Okay, if you are declaring a variable inside the function, then that variable is called as a local variable. The accessibility of the variable is possible within that open brace, close brace only. Considered here, if I declared int excess here means, okay, I can able to access excess within this open brace and close brace only, within this scope only. Okay, if I declared num1, num2 result, I can able to use num1 and num2 within this scope only. So instead of this, if I am declaring the variable outside of main and outside of a submodule means, we called that variable as a global variable. So I can able to use that value anywhere else. Okay. So declared outside the function block, accessible anywhere else. So global variables are destroyed once when the program is terminated. Okay. But local variables are declared inside the function. It can be accessible within the function only. Okay, it is created when the function is called, and it is destroyed when the function returns the value. That's it. That is the difference between global variable and local variable. Any doubts, student? Up to this, any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay, next I will explain the types of function. In the next class, I will explain. Today, up to this introduction class is enough. Okay, now you have to tell me the answer. Without returning, without now I want to include one more function, minimum also, or minimum of two number. Okay, without returning value. Okay, I have to find the minimum of the number also. So what I have to do? One by one, tell me. Both maximum and minimum I want to find.
Void main.
Don't get confused. Okay. This I will explain. I will remove here. Maximum defined. This is correct. Maximum of two number is correct. Now I want to define minimum. So in the same submodule, I have to find the answer. So I have
Void
to
main.
void. Very good. Void minimum int two value, int x, int y. Already xy used. So x1, y1 take it. This is the definition. Before definition, what you have to use? You have to declare the function first. So what we declared? Declare void minimum two parameter. It is taken. That's all with a semicolon. So this is second function declaration. I declared one more function. Then here I am. So what I have to do? I have to call the function minimum with two numbers. That's all. So minimum num1, num2, then it goes to here. Okay, so here what I am doing, if x1 less than y1. Condition I am checking. Then condition true means printf the minimum is x1 according to my condition. Else minimum is second value. Second value is y1. That's all. So function 2 closed, function 1 closed. This is the close brace for main program. So inside my main, this is the main program close. Main program close to that. So this is unnecessary. Okay. So where the main program is here. Okay. Submodule. This is submodule 1. Submodule 1. Okay. Submodule 1 where it is starting here, it is closing here. This is submodule 1 part, and this is submodule 2 part. Okay, here I included one more function. It contains void minimum with 2 parameter. Okay, then simply I am calling the function. That's all. After the statement, it goes to this definition part. So void minimum int x and int y. Then it is checking the condition. If a condition true means it is returning x1 is a minimum, or else it is returning y1 is a minimum. Okay, so in this way you can include n number of a function in your project. Okay, now run this program. It will ask 2 number. So first maximum is returning, then minimum is returning. These are extra eject value. Global declaration, I explained this. Okay, so both we can able to do this using 2 different functions. Here, see the difference. Here in this function, I am returning the result, and that result is assigned into result variable. Then in main, I am displaying. Okay, so simply I am checking the condition. Based on the condition, it is returning the maximum element. That elements are displayed in the main program. So that here I am using the return type as int. This function is returning the value. What it is returning? It is returning the maximum value. So that here I am using return statement int. Okay, then what is a minimum code? Minimum, simply I am calling the function. That's all. I am not returning the minimum statement inside main. I am returning the minimum statement inside my module. Okay, so it is not returning any value. So that I am using void here. So void means your function does not return any value. Okay. If it is returning integer means you have to use integer. If your function is returning double means here you have to use a double. Character input it is returning means you have to use character or string, float, etc. If it is not returning any value means you have to use for void. Okay, so void minimum x1 y1, then normal comparison we are doing, then printf the minimum value is x1 or else minimum value is y1. I hope now you understand. Any doubt, student? Right now,
No,
any?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So today what I explained? Today I revised the array concept again. Then I gave the introduction of a function, that's all. So now you are having the idea of how to use a function. Okay, all you already you submitted your team details, all your team members in your free time, you discuss with your team. Okay, you given the title also. In your title, you identify the module. 4 or 5 module. Okay, after identifying the module, you assume you take anyone team member, any team head. So the team head allocate various module to your team members. Finally, the team head, you are the responsible. You have to integrate all your team head modules into a single project. Okay. So this is your next task. Now all the students given title and the team information. What is your next task? In the title, you think what are the modules you have to include after identifying the module. Okay. you form what is that, conference call. Okay, in the conference call, you allocate a team, various module to each your team member. Then you can start your code execution now. Now you know the introduction of a function concept. Okay, you can apply this knowledge in your project development.